Hello everyone, it's Rod Fleming here in the Philippines, and I'm afraid no witty intros or make jokes today. My beautiful Sam, my lovely Sam, an amazing person, was taken from us by the goddess this morning, just after 7. She was here back at the house. She'd come back because she hated the hospital, and it was filthy. It was, who would want to die there? So she came back, but she wouldn't eat, and no matter how much because I have a carer here, no matter how much we tried to get her to eat, she wouldn't, and then she couldn't, because anything that went in just came back out. And I said, this is going to kill you. You have to eat, you have to take in sustenance. And she weighs nothing, she's literally skin and bone. Anyway, this morning she was sleeping on a camp bed downstairs because it's easier for her. She couldn't possibly use stairs. And even walking with a walking frame was not easy for her. So, the soft rain of October outside, I'm sorry. So anyway, at about 7 o'clock, she said that she didn't want to stay on this bed anymore because she was uncomfortable. And that's understandable, you lie on a bed for 5 days, whatever it was, and you get sore, you get stiff. She wasn't moving, she wasn't exercising any of her muscles. And she was just too weak. Even, picking her up and trying to carry her, to walk her, it was impossible. So that was about 7 o'clock. So Ania, the carer, she moved her onto a chair where she could see outside. And she looked at the sky. She was looking at the sky. And then she went. She was looking at heaven. She knew that was where she was going. I'm sorry, I'm very emotional. I never loved any woman more than I loved Sam. Love her. And people who think that you can't love girls like that are just narrow-minded, stupid, ignorant, wastes of air. She was adorable. She was lovely. She was the kindest, sweetest, and yet the most stubborn, most annoying. It was all in one little feisty bundle of girl who was just fantastic. And we had 6 years, and I would say that 5 years of those were just great. And there was little bits which were not so good, but they were mixed in with the rest, It's like any relationship. Maybe more than 5 years of absolute happiness and joy. And we talked about moving to another location, and in many ways I would have liked to, but she did like it here, much more than I did. But she felt, I knew that she liked it to be near her friends, the people that she is used to. And if she moved away, it would only be for me. And I'm like, I can't really ask you to do that, You've established your life here, and it was before I came. She'd been here a long time. She's not originally from this city. Anyway, we stayed. And, well, the last time Sam was really okay. I mean, she's had bouts of nasty illnesses, fevers, you name it, for a long time. The last time Sam was really okay was when my son came in April, and she was great, she really liked him. He liked her. It was, we just had fun, family fun together. It was good. It was really good. It was the old Sam back. And now she's gone. Sometime in May, we both had little coughs, which were quite nasty. But they just went, mine just went, I took some antibiotics and away it went, And, I have a history of getting these coughs which are unpleasant, but, you take some amoxicillin and they go away, it's not really a problem. It's some sort of, I don't know. So, anyway, she got this terrible cough, and at the same time she got a very sore mouth, and she wouldn't let me see it. But when she did, she used my teeth. The dog ate them, by the way. I'll get round to it when I don't have something else to spend the money on. Her mouth inside of it was completely white. It was obviously a strep infection, and the worst one I've ever seen. I was like, wow. And of course eating was like very painful for her, so she was eating soups and stuff like that. And she just cough, until, you know, as you know, I guess it would be a month ago now, 3 weeks ago, we just had to take her to hospital. It was because it was like, this girl's going to die. If I don't get her to hospital now, she's going to die. So we took her to hospital, and it was horrible. But they did actually get the strep mouth fixed. That's something. So she was like, I could talk again, because she couldn't speak. Because it hurt to speak. So they gave her serious antibiotics, and that got rid of the strep mouth. But loads of scans and x-rays later, they said, well, there are other problems. Sorry, the Philippines, that's the local fan repair guy shouting up trade. Anyway, they said she has tuberculosis, a very severe case of tuberculosis, and she also has anemia. Her blood count was, red cell count was way down, half what it should have been. So they gave her blood transfusions, 4 blood transfusions, and that brought her blood count up to a normal level. And they were giving her, you know, serious antibiotics. But she was in that hospital, you've seen pictures of it, and it's filthy. It was absolutely filthy. And she said that there were rats in the ward at night. I don't know. I never saw any rats, but I wasn't there at night. And she said, I can't stay here. I have to go home. So she came home. I know now that she came home to die. That's why she came home. She just didn't want to die in that horrible hospital. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't either. So she came here, and she's been here a few days, and just... So I engaged a carer who's very sweet, trained, knows what she's doing, and was really a tremendous help, you know, an angel, literally an angel. An angel found in a surprising place, but still an angel. And then this morning, the goddess called on Sam, and she went. Obviously, we would be delighted if anyone wants to send a little bit of a gift for the funeral costs, which will be considerable. I'm arranging that between myself and the family. So if you loved Sam, now is the time to say so. Just donate to my, preferably to the plashmill@gmail.com. Don't give to the Gcash, because that's completely screwed up. I don't know what you did. It doesn't work properly anymore. So Gcash is just a pain in the ass anyway. So there you have it. You can even send me little envelopes full of cash if you want to remain anonymous. I'll append my address to the text box. I came here for Sam. You know, I'd been visiting the Philippines and liked it, but not this bit. And I came here for Sam 6 years ago, and I knew she was unwell. She told me. But I thought that, you know, with proper medication, that she would be fine. Well, I was wrong. We had, like I say, I think it'd be fair to say we had 5 terrific years. A year where, like, not all at one go, thankfully, where things were a bit dire, to be honest with you. But that's like, what can I say, you know? 5 out of 6 is not bad in relationship terms. You know, it's really not bad. Most of the time we were like this. We were completely attuned to each other. And she would just mind read me all the time. She's like mind reader. And then recently it's just, you know, when she got sick, and she was constantly arguing, you know, and causing fights, and I was like trying not to get roused because I knew she was sick. I mean, nothing serious happened, but you know, these things are not nice. And I personally think that I said this to one of our friends, I think it was basically death. It was suicide by starvation. She wouldn't eat, she would not eat, and then she got to a point, again, I've seen this with anorexics, she couldn't eat, she ate straight out. So she'd basically become kind of bulimic, and the poor girl's body was just like, there's nothing there, just bones and skin. And I'll show you pictures of Sam. She's beautiful. She was just stunning. And people used to she used to walk into places and people would just go, oh, she's nice, And I loved that because I just like, this is my girl, This little darling, this little bombshell, she's my girl. Made me feel good. Anyway, that's the story over, I'm afraid. I mean, sure, there will be. I haven't been recalled to the goddess, well, not yet anyway. And there will be a new beginning. Sam has gone. She's gone a new path now. She's on a new life, whatever she is now. Butterfly. She would like that. She would truly like that. And my life will continue, and I will be on a new path. I don't know what that is, but I'll keep you informed. Thank you very much for all of those of you who helped, who cared enough to help. I really appreciate it. And I know Sam did too. She asked me to say thank you. One of the funny things, because she always had a sense of humour right up to the end. I'll leave you now. But Sam, beautiful Sam of Villasencio, rest in peace, my darling.